I can see more people joining. Welcome, Sheikh. Welcome here, sir. All right, so we are ready now. Okay. So hello, Mr. Ishwar, Mr. Rajaram. Welcome here. Welcome here, everybody. I see we have around 22 people in the Zoom. So starting from the very start, today we are not just talking about how do you earn, but we are talking about how safe is this. Okay. So, in this session, every Friday, we talk about technical things. So, first of all, we will understand what is the logic behind this mechanism. Secondly, we'll practice some tools, the master tools. Thirdly, we'll understand how to participate safely, and fourthly, we will foresee the future. What are the upcoming market trends? Okay, let's start. So first of all, what is DeFi? What is DeFi? DeFi is basically bank-less mechanism. Okay, so for example, when you participate in bank, you put money in the bank, right? I see some messages. Uh, okay, so I am disabling the chat. I'm disabling the chat because there can be some scammer sharing phishing link with the people, and I don't want that to happen. So that is why I always disable the chat so that no outsider can text and create distraction among the people. Okay, so what is DeFi we were talking about? So DeFi is similar to bank, okay? You put money, you earn from your yield, you can lend money, you can borrow money. But the best part here is it is bankless. There is no requirement of bank, but just a smart contract. Okay? And then it keeps on working, keeps on working. Now, secondly, what is liquidity pool? So what is liquidity pool? We always hear about LP, about liquidity pool. But what is liquidity pool? A liquidity pool is a pool of funds that allow people to buy and sell tokens at any time. Okay. So if I give example about pods, so if someone wants to buy IBS, the liquidity pool provides the IBS. And if somebody wants to sell IBS, the liquidity pool buys the IBS. So that's why we always say that liquidity is important. It's important to increase the liquidity inside the pool. Otherwise, you will have a token, but it will be impossible to trade it. Okay. So that is liquidity pool. Okay, now the next thing is we have staking and we have bonds. So we have both inside the pot sticker system. You can stake as well, you can bond as well. So what is staking? Staking is when you lock your assets, okay? You lock your assets for some time. It can be 90 days, 180 days, 360 days. And in exchange, you're getting some yield. That is staking. What is bond? In bond, you buy the future value at a discount for stability. So for example, you very well know all the people who are here in part of the ecosystem already. So if now you're going to take part in the bond, you will get a 5% discount on the price of IBS. So if the price is currently 28, you will get around 26 point something, 26.7, 26.5. So so you're getting a discount. Okay, so definitely guys, go and make use of this bond. Now we say that we are inspired by Olympus DAO protocol. So what is Olympus DAO protocol? This is very important because Potts borrows some concepts from Olympus DAO economics. So let me tell you, Olympus DAO was one of the first DeFi protocol that focused on building a treasury-owned economy instead of relying only on market speculation. So before Olympus, everybody was focused on token price. That they give the token, then they hope like, oh my God, I hope someday the price of the token goes high so that we can have profit. But now, because of Olympus DAO, treasury growth is the foundation of the ecosystem. Okay, so that is a brief about it. So now we talk about the second. This is our product number one, or the model number one, DeFi. The model number two is prediction market. So what is the prediction market? People say it's gambling. People say it's betting, but no, it is consensus trading. Markets aggregate collective wisdom to forecast future outcomes, turning opinions into actionable data. This is a lot to read and a lot to understand. In simple words, we predict on the outcomes of the real world events. For example, FIFA. So we will predict that who is going to win the FIFA World Cup 2026. We all can have different opinions. Okay, some may think it's going to be Argentina, some may think it's going to be Spain, some may think it's going to be France. But how do we come to the decision? How do we keep this opinion? This opinion comes from reasons. The opinion comes from the background. For example, if I choose Argentina, I have my own points that Messi is a good player. He has been informed throughout the matches. Recently, they defeated Egypt. Okay, so I have my own reasons. So when lots of people together think about the same question, they have the reasonings, and they predict. Okay, so through that prediction you are earning money. Okay, so if your prediction is correct, you can earn huge amount of profit from it. So that is prediction market, where we predict about the future events. And the prediction market is huge. It's around 180 billion market value. 180 billion dollar market value. Okay. So what is happening here? POTS is bringing this and this together under one ecosystem. Okay, so POTS is a dual model platform that is combining DeFi plus prediction market under one single ecosystem. Okay, I hope that is clear for you. So our vision, we don't want to be just another project, because there has been so many projects. There has been so many projects out there that started. Okay, that started but did not survive. Why they did not survive? Because they had one only single revenue system. They have only single activity engine. It was just DeFi or it was just prediction market. But here we are combining both together, and that is why it's going to survive long. It's going to be sustainable, because both the engines are generating activity. Both the engines are generating revenue. Okay. So that is why we came up with the two different models. All right. Now we've moved forward. So let me tell you guys, I have currently disabled the chat. So when the presentation is over, I will give you time to ask your questions, and then you can go ahead with your questions, all right? Now, what is on-chain security? We hear on-chain and we decide that it's decentralized. So what is making it decentralized? Number one, traceable transactions. Number one is traceable transaction. So every transaction, whatever transaction you make, you send token to somebody, I receive token from somebody, whatever transaction, everything is recorded and it cannot be removed. Okay. So yeah, here you can see every transaction is permanently recorded on the immutable blockchain ledger. Fund flows are visible to all, eliminating hidden activities and ensuring complete financial transparency. So in real world, if you send your money to your friend, can I see it? Can I see it? No, only you can see it from your own device and your friend can see it. But here, if you send it to somebody, if you send the money to somebody, your public address, your address is public, your wallet address is public. Anybody that has your address can check it. Okay. Now, verifiable addresses, all the wallet addresses act as public key. Okay, their ownership, their history, their incoming, outgoing transfers, the token holding, how many tokens you're holding, how many tokens I am holding. Anybody can have access to check it. Okay, so that is why it's completely transparent. Auditable contracts. Smart contract source code is open for public review. This allows independent security firms and developers to conduct audits, validate business logic, and identify potential vulnerabilities before funds are at risk. So if there is any token, it has to be a contract. So here the contract is open source. Anybody can come and review it and see if there are any threats. Okay. So here we have different tools that we're gonna review and understand today. I'm gonna just give you a brief about it. BSC what is BSC BSC is a block explorer that is used for BNB chain. You can verify the contract source code. You can check the real-time transaction. 5 seconds ago, 4 seconds ago, 1 second ago, 10 seconds ago, 1 minute ago, all the transactions you can check. And it confirmed critical security steps like ownership renouncement. So if you want to check if a token has renounced its ownership, you go to BSC and you read the contract. Then we have DEX tools. So DEX tool is real-time market intelligence. You can monitor the candlestick charts. You can check the liquidity pools, how healthy it is. You can check black hole address status, and you can analyze each and every details related to a token. DEX screener is similar to DEX tool. It is used for cross-exchange trading surveillance. You can check how much is the trading volume. Is any new pool created? You can check if the liquidity is actually burnt or logged, or it is sent to a black hole. You can verify on DEX screener. Then we have safe wallet, very important to understand, especially if you are in a treasury backed project, Olympus DAO project. So we say we have a treasury, right? You all know that we say we have a treasury. So what if the treasury is with someone, with somebody? What if the treasury is with somebody? So what can happen? That somebody can send that money to, for example, if we have all our fund on a single wallet. So first of all, anyone can compromise the wallet and transfer the money to their own address. Secondly, if the address owner decides to transfer the money, he can do it without any questions. But with Safe Wallet, we have brought a new, I would say, revolution. How? With our Safe Wallet, if somebody wants to transfer money, they need the approval of at least 25 people. So we have basically 50 signers. 50 people will approve the transaction. And out of those 50 people, at least 25 people must approve the transaction. Then only any money can be moved. Okay, so that is Safe Wallet. Snapshot governance, which is for DAO, for proposals. So for example, we want to do any adjustment, we will post a proposal and the community will decide they wanna accept it or reject it. Revoke.cash. This is also very important. So for example, we interact with various apps, various platforms, and indirectly or directly, we give them access to our fund. Okay. So we have this misunderstanding that only we can only be hacked or our wallet can only be drained if we have shared secret recovery phrase with anybody or we have shared the private key. No, if you have given access to anybody to transfer your fund, he or she can do that. That platform can do that. And if not the platform, if the platform gets hacked, then also it can be done. And one of my friends, she lost 6,000 USDT few days back. So how does that happen? Because she gave access to a platform, okay? And that's why it happened. So we unconsciously we make such decisions. Now, 5 core pillars. We have 5 core pillars of on-chain security. Number 1, browser queries. That is BSC scan, Etherscan, Solscan. You can go there, you can check the source code, you can check the historical transactional flows, total supply of the token, and all these things, okay? So for Ethereum, we have Etherscan. For Solana, we have Solscan, okay? Now, DEX data queries. So if you want to check like live price actions, how much is the trading volume, how much is the holder concentration matrix, or how much is the liquidity pool, so you can go for DEX tool, DEX screener, Gecko, Terminal. All right, so these are the platform that is used for this specifically. Now, safe multi-site queries. This is what I said. This is what I just explained. That if somebody wants to transfer the money from the treasury of our company, nobody can do that. Even if you have hacked one of the wallets, not possible, because the transaction has to be signed from 50 different addresses, and out of that 50, 25 is must. Okay, DAO governance queries. So for any proposal, for any adjustment, we put a proposal on our snapshot, and then on the snapshot, people get to decide. They approve or reject. And on the basis of that, decision is taken. And for that, we use snapshot. Then wallet authorization queries, that is revoke.cash. You unknowingly, you give access to various D apps to your fund. And we also make it unlimited. The worst part, we make it unlimited. They can take out as much money as they want to. And we then we're guessing that, oh my God, who took my private key? Where did I share my secret recovery phrase? How did I lost so much money? This is how you did. You gave authorization. So revoke that cash helps to revoke that authorization. Okay. So golden security rule of Web3. If you are not doing the due diligence, if you're not auditing yourself, do not expect your funds to be safe. Always follow these 5 core pillars, okay? So before you're putting money anywhere, before you're judging a project, before you're putting your money, before you're blaming somebody, you need to go through these details. You need to check all these details, okay? So first of all, we'll see that is our ownership renounced, because we always say that we have renounced our ownership. But what is the proof? What is the proof about that? So we will check it now. I'm going to share it with you. All right, all right, all right. So here we go. All right. So yeah. Can everybody see my screen? Can you see my screen? Just give me a thumbs up if you can see BSC scan IBS. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah. So this is IBS token on BSC scan. Okay. Now you can see total supply. You can see holders. We have crossed 1,20,000. The current price is 28.2. And guys, are you loving the price growth? It has been growing amazingly. So everybody, if you have still not joined, this is the entry point, because later the price is going to be super duper high. So in here, we have to check contract. In contract, if you see this green tick, this means the contract is verified, the contract is open source. Okay. So in here, we go and see, these are the developer languages, which we have no idea about. So what are we going to check? We're going to go to read contract. In a read contract, you got to search for owner. Owner, where are you? Here is the owner. So we click and we see, is it 0x0000? Yes, it is 0x00. That means a black hole address. So somebody who does not know what is a black hole address, let's see. A black hole address in Web3. Let's see. A Web3 black hole address, also known as burn address, is a cryptocurrency wallet with a known public address but no accessible private key. Any assets sent to these addresses are permanently logged or destroyed. Okay, which is done to reduce secondary supply and create scarcity. So yeah, you can see this is what black hole address is. The money here is permanently blocked or burned. It cannot come back ever. Okay, so here the address, which is the owner, is a black hole address. Who is the pending owner? Who is the upcoming owner? It's also 0x0000. Okay. Now what we check? We check admin. So we just check owner and we feel, okay, all right, that's all safe. No, dear, the real power lies with the admin. Who can change the taxes? Who can modify the taxes? Admin can modify the taxes. Okay, so this is very important to check. This admin can make the tax 100%. Currently, you're paying 2.5% as a selling tax. He can make it 100%. Okay, you understand? So this admin role is also 0x00. All right, so we have done the verification number 1. We have checked this already. So why this is non-negotiable? Because without ownership, no one can mint new tokens. Nobody can change fees or take liquidity. This is the ultimate benchmark for trust in a decentralized financial protocol. Secondly, we'll check DEX tool. Okay, DEX tool is also very important. So let's check it together. I'm going to share my screen again. DEX tools. Here, I will search IBS. So this is IBS. You can check all the details. 28.15 is the current price. We have an increase in the last 24 hours. And you can check the market cap, liquidity. Now, near the liquidity, you see 100% burn sign. So what does that mean? Burned liquidity. 100% liquidity is burnt. And it is verified through UniCX, Team Finance, Pink Sale, Mudra, Flocky Lock, Gemped Lock, and West Go Plus. So all these platforms together have decided, have audited and checked that yes, 100% of the liquidity is burned. Okay, you can also check the circulating supply, holders, total market cap, all the details here. Now, what else we can check? We can check audit. Yeah, let's see. Is the contract verified? Yes. How much is the buy tax? 0. How much is the sell tax? 2.49 to 2.5. Is there any proxy contract? No. Okay, you can check all the audit here. Everything can be reviewed. So there is 0 warning, there is 0 danger. All right, so this is what you check on DEX tool. You can also verify the Twitter here, the website, and all such details. Okay, so coming back to the presentation, we have, I'm sorry, the wrong presentation again. Yeah, what we were checking. Yeah, so you can check the token overview. We check the token overview. We check the liquidity pool. How is the trade going? How many holders we have? Security checked in the smart contract audit and the price alerts. Okay, so always verify LP lockup status. Is that liquidity protocol really logged or not? Now we'll see Treasury multi-sig, safe wallet. I told you that we have Treasury and we have total 50 signers. So whenever in emergency, we have to transfer the money from Treasury, no single person can do it. It must be signed by 50 total signers, 50 different people. And from 50, if 25 people approve, then only money can be moved. So yeah, even if one wallet is compromised, does not matter. Does not matter. Treasury is still safe. So I'm going to show you how do we verify. How do we check that? Okay. So yeah, I'm going to share the Chrome screen again. Just 1 minute. Okay. Yes. So here we will check safe wallet. I'm going to search safe.global. Okay, you come here, you click on launch app. Now on launch app, you can, once safe detected on this browser, so we'll continue with it, continue with MetaMask. I have to sign it, done. Now this is Anjali and the accounts I have added. So we need the treasury. We are checking the treasury, right? So we need the treasury address. So if you're doing it for the first time, you need to copy the address from Treasury. We come here, we go to Safety Treasury, and we copy this address. I've copied. Now what I do, I go to multi-sig again, and you have to add that account, add a safe wallet to this workplace, and you need to copy it. For me, it is showing no match. Why? Because I have already actually added it. Okay, so you have to do this. Just please understand how you have to check. Now you click on add, and it's here. Now I can click on it. I'll click on it and I can use it. Okay, so here what we have to check. We have to check fund first. How much fund the treasury has as of now. Okay, so we will check. Let's see together. Safe accounts, yeah. Oh, okay, we see this is the fund right now, and this is Tether USD that we have. We can also see where is this fund coming from? Who are the people sending the fund? Okay, is there anything that is hidden from the users? No, nothing is hidden. You can check where's the money coming from to the treasury. This is the address. And if someone is associated with this project from long, they know that this is actually RBS, range bound stability. Range bound stability is sending the money here, which is one of our mechanisms. Okay, so this is what you can check. Now, another important thing that you can check is who are these 50 signers? You see 50 signers, 50 people are approving the transaction for the money to move, out of which 25 is needed. So who are these people? We can check their addresses as well. So you see, these are the signers, full control over the account. And you can check these accounts as well. Who is who, where it belongs, who is it, etc. Everything you can verify. Okay, so this is one of the major thing to understand the treasury, so that you do not fall on any trap. If any project claims something, you should have the information to track their facts. How much is the reality behind their statements? Okay. All right. Now, next up, we have checked the safe wallet already. Now we move here again. So you can see how do you do it. You access the safe interface. You navigate to the official safe application. Now you put on the treasury address. Here is a treasury address. And you can check that who are the list of authorized signers, how much is the requirement, where's the money coming from, everything. All right. So this is very important. Now we see governance snapshot. So as I said, for our adjustment, how are we going to make change, like make adjustment in the future? Because there is no company, there's no owner deciding it, there are no board of directors making the decision. Who is the boss? Who is the boss here? You are the boss. Everybody holding the token is the boss. Everybody part of the political system is the boss. So that is why all the decisions are taken by all the bosses of the ecosystem. That is all of us. Okay, so how is it done? I'll just connect my wallet first, and then I'll show you. All right, so I'm here. Okay, this is our DeFi.pods. So here what I need to check is I need to come to governance portal, because we are talking about governance. So this you can see is my current voting power, and this is my pending voting power. I can mint this voting power. So everybody who is taking, who is participating in bond, you all have the voting rights. You just need to confirm the voting rights. Okay. You know, it's very important. If you're getting a say in the decisions, if you're getting the rights to vote, rights to make your decision, it's very important for you to make use of it. What if you have it, the rights, and you're not making use? It's useless if you do so, okay? So make sure you make use of this and you always mint your voting power. Now, once your governance portal, you go to DAO governance. So this is snapshot that you see here. And each of the proposals are here that we have passed in the last few days. So this is for 0-day staking. So you come here, you check all the details related to it. You must read the proposal. You check everything, done. Then now you need to ask yourself that am I okay with this decision? Am I okay? Am I going to have profit from this decision? Is the ecosystem going to develop because of this decision? If yes, go with approve. If you think, no, this is not right for you, this is not right for the ecosystem, not right for the people, you go with reject. If you don't want to choose anything, just go with abstain, okay? So now, these are the people who voted for the last proposal. You can check their addresses, how much VIBS they had to vote, okay? So that is snapshot. So everybody who is taking IBS or is bonding IBS, you all will get this VIBS. You must mint from here, okay? I hope that's clear. So that is about the snapshot. Now, what is revoke.cash? Guys, this is very important, no matter if you are from, whichever project you're from, but this is very important. So make sure you focus when I say this, when I show this as well, okay? So I will share my Google Chrome here again. Now, I'm sure this has happened with most of us, that suddenly the money vanishes from our account and we don't know where has it gone? Okay, this happens, right? So what actually happens? What is the reason that it happens? What is the main reason? The main reason is we give permission to these D apps, okay? We give permission to these some of the D apps we interact with, and we forget that we ever gave them permission. All right? So as a result, what happens is these platforms, they gain access to your fund. They gain access to your wallet. They get access to your fund. So they don't need to have private key or secret recovery phase. You just give them, when you click on a smart contract call and you say unlimited capital approved, they get the access. And then suddenly, if the platform is compromised or if the platform has wrong intentions, they can take away your money. Okay, so this revoke.cash actually helps us to revoke the permissions, to remove that permissions. You understand my point? So that is how it works. So yeah, I'll show you how we do it. So I'm going to disconnect my wallet and you come to this platform. You go with get started. Okay, now you can connect your wallet. I connected my wallet. Okay, now you see these are the people I have approved. Okay, it's one of my very old wallet. That is why you see some of the very old things, POW, BSC, USD. So you can check. I hope my screen is visible to everybody. Now here, you see how much amount have I approved? Unlimited. So if the platform wants, they can take unlimited amount of money from my account, from my wallet, and I can do nothing about it. I can do nothing about it, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this, you see, and I'm going to click on revoke selected. Revoking, I need to approve, and done. The revoke has been removed. So this way you can keep on removing all the revokes. Always do this regularly, okay? So that is why I say that it's very important, and I hope you understand. And you can put any amount here. Okay, I see Andrew raised hand. Okay.
A quick question, Anjali. So I connected my wallet to revoke that cash.
Okay.
I should see
Yeah.
no approvals.
You see no approvals?
Yeah. Is
So
that
then
right?
yeah, so it means you have not approved any transactions yet from that wallet. Is it a new one?
No, no. This is my POTS wallet.
So you can check the BNB chain. Is the chain correct?
Yeah, maybe I'll take some time to take a look at it, but
Uh-huh.
from what I see, should I see approvals or no approvals?
You should, I mean, you must see some approval at least if you have interacted any of the D app.
Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
I will look at it some more on my own, and then
And
I'll ask questions
yes,
later.
yes, make sure you select the right chain for it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, my pleasure. All right. So yeah, so this is how you use the revoke.cash. All right, guys. Now we move ahead. We will move back to the presentation. Security verification transparency. So security verification. What are the things which makes our platform, the platform of the port safe? First of all, $10 million worth of liquidity pool is burnt. We have burnt 100% of the liquidity, and you can definitely verify it. Where? Here, let me show you. So we go to AIF.ai. Okay, here we will search IBS. This is the right one. Okay, now here what we have to check is pairs. We check the pairs. What are the pairs we have? What are the liquidity providers? Let me cross it. Yeah, black hole 53%, black hole 46.9%. That means 99.9% is sent to a black hole. 99.9% worth of addresses is sent to a black hole. Okay, this is very important to check. Now, this is one of the proofs that 100% LP is actually locked. You can check all of the details as well, whichever you want to check here. Okay. Now, let's move ahead with the presentation. Yes, sir, Coppin.
Sorry, is this applicable to POTS token as well?
No,
Because it's all on IBS.
This is only for the IBS.
Only for the IBS. Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. Okay. Now so first of all, our $10 million worth of LP is already burned. Second, we have already verified the black hole address. Okay, so what I showed here, what you saw in the liquidity burnt, that the address, the liquidity provider was 0x000. So that means we can check the black hole verification. Third, ownership renouncement. Okay, so ownership announcement on BSC scan, we checked that there was no owner. There was 0x00 that we just checked recently. Okay. So yeah, transparent, secure, and permanently logged. Everything is verified. Okay. Now market expansion. So currently treasury net value is much larger than this. This is an old data. I wanna inform you. Okay. So I'm gonna share you the new data. Just give me 1 minute. All right, so I need to share my screen again. Okay, so yeah, I will share my screen here and we can check the whole information. Yes, so on the home, you can check how much is the treasury net value, how much is the IBS market cap, the current price, 24-hour trading volume, what is the total supply, all the information you can verify here. So why I'm sharing it, because on the presentation, the data is pretty old. Here, the treasury net value is 13.8 as of today, but here, the treasury value is 14.16, okay? So it keeps on increasing, decreasing. All right, so we still have a long way to go and reach our $50 million, which is our aim for the treasury goal. We still have things to explore. So let me tell you guys, we have just started 2 months back. Okay, it's just 2 months and we have already expended a lot. But because we are a newborn baby, we're like a newborn baby and still growing up, very soon we'll reach this level. But during this time, we will need the support of our people. To all of you who are in this call today, you will invite your friends, your families in this journey, and together we will grow pods to a huge level, okay? Now, this is our official contract. So whenever you interact with the contract, you need to check the first 4 and last 4 address. So first 4 here and last 4. First 4 here and last 4. First 4 here and last 4. And then only you interact with any of the contract, okay? Do not fall for the fake ones. So these are our official contract. IBS premium model. So current price is $28 and the premium index is much more than this. Okay, so what is premium index? The price of IBS that you see, okay? Normally what happens, the token price is completely dependent on the outside liquidity and investors. So if the price, we just pray that, oh my God, please make the coin famous on Twitter and just pray for the price to go up. It goes up, it grows up, but then it falls a very bad depth, okay? So in my experience, I would say I have seen a token price going around $100. Yeah, I have seen the price going $100 and then dropping to a $0.01 in my own life. I have that token also currently in my wallet. So because that depends on the confidence of the investors, they are the one who decides, okay? But here we have a backing from the treasury. This treasury is giving the floor price to each IBS token. Okay, so each IBS token has around $14 worth of the backing coming from the treasury. And apart from the $14, what you see is actually the price of the token from the investors. So from this $28, $14 is from the backing of the treasury, and the next $14 is from the investors' confidence. Okay, so that $14 is actually what we call as premium index. That apart from the floor price, apart from the support from the treasury, how much is the price of the coin? Okay, so that is premium index. So this token here is not relied on just the fate, I would say, just the fate or just the luck or just the hype. This is much more than that. It has strong backing from the treasury. Okay, that is one thing. Now, 3 future paths. Three future paths. So these are the 3 optimal strategies that we got. So when we were like brainstorming that what strategy we need to choose, we got different things to check, different ways we could have handled. But we went for the path 3. So why we did not go for path 1? Because we think it's the greater fool game. The price is up, the quantity is fixed. That means price will go up, but the number of tokens will always be fixed. This means price will grow, definitely price will grow, but the number of participants does not grow, because if the number of tokens will not grow, the number of participants will not grow. So yeah, at first everyone will be happy because the price keeps rising. But eventually, the growth depends entirely on finding new buyers who are willing to pay higher prices. Because if the price is always growing, will have the challenge of looking for the new buyers who will be ready to buy the token at such high price. Okay, so if new buyers, they stop coming, the growth will stop, and that is why this setup is called the greater fool model. It's driven mainly by speculation rather than ecosystem expansion. Now we got the path number 2. In this scenario, the price will remain stable, always the same price, but the number of participants will always grow. So we call it uncertainty or belief-driven hodling. So in this scenario, the price will remain stable, participants will grow, and this is definitely better than path 1 because at least the community is expanding, more people are coming. But the main problem is it relies heavily on long-term belief and patience from participant. The price participant will be always praying that, oh my God, someday the price please go up and I can have some profit. So the challenge is that people eventually, they expect value creation and not just growth in numbers. They won't just be happy to see more people joining. They will hope that someday price will go up, okay? But without strong economic incentive, maintaining that momentum will become difficult. So that is why this path also we did not choose. Then the path 3, this is the path that Potts has ultimately chosen. So instead of focusing only on price or only on user growth, the goal here is to grow both the ecosystem as well as participation. So we're growing both together. So in this model, the market can experience a normal fluctuation, but the community, it continues expanding, okay? So the treasury continues growing and the ecosystem continues becoming stronger. So more people come, more value comes, more value enters the ecosystem, the treasury will grow. And when the treasury will grow, the ecosystem will become stronger, okay? And the ecosystem, a stronger ecosystem, attracts even more participation. So that is how it creates a whole sustainable growth cycle. And that is why we went for the path 3. Okay. Now, that is why we choose path 3. We are a dual engine. We have DeFi, you stake, you bond, you build your community. And we also have prediction market. You predict, you bring your people here and earn some bonus as well. Now, this is the timeline from April 25 to May 8. All the people who participated on bonding, they got a 5% discount. From May 9 to June 11, all the people who participated in the bonding, they got a 2% discount. And from May 23, on June 11, we closed bonding, okay? And from May 23, we got our staking live. Now, all the people who missed that bonding, that time, the discount on each IBS token, no worries, it's still live. We got a new phase here for the bonding to be live. And even at this point, if you joined, you get a 5% discount on each IBS token. Okay, so hurry up because it's only available from July 6 to July 19. So if somebody buys the IBS token, not buys actually, if somebody puts their money on the bond at this time, from July 6 to July 19, you get the IBS at 95% of its market value. You get a 5% discount. Okay. Now, if you miss it and you join on July 20, you get a 3% discount, July 20 to August 2. So make sure you make use of this opportunity and earn some money for yourself. Now, how do you join? First of all, you connect your wallet, you enter the Potts platform. You can check all the data, the Potts treasury, how much is the market supply, how much is the price of each token. Then you can participate in the bond. We have bond ongoing. You can take part in bond or you can take part in staking. Okay, once done, you can go to the prediction market, do some trading, trade on some of the anticipating countries who are going to win the FIFA World Cup, and you can earn money. You can also continue to claim and redeem your money from the bond or staking. You put the money in bond and staking, you can now claim it. You can withdraw your money. You can check the whole market mechanics and also make sure you're doing the predictions along with that. And we do the prediction market training on every Tuesday. So if you have no idea what prediction market is, what Potts market is, no worries. Just join my session every Tuesday and using the same link and same time. All right, so that was my presentation, everybody. And if this is your first time coming to this Zoom session, very much welcome to this session. And I hope it was a good session and informative one for you to understand. All right, so this is Anjali from Potts Academy. Let me stop my sharing.